Hey Aries, hey, how you feeling? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, Aries, welcome back. If you are returning, Aries, we're giving you a heads up about what's coming. When is it coming? We'll see if we can get some timing from spirit, but sometimes spirit be spiriting. So get ready. Yeah, Aries, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm Shauna. This is your highest good tarot. Let's get the heads up on what the situation is. Keep in mind this message is not for everybody. Take it as it resonates. And be ready to think outside the box, receive outside the box. What's the situation? This one? Yeah, because, you know, spirit. This is passion, but it's the strength card here in this deck. We got the Four of Pentacles, or the Four of Roots. And we have the Five of Cups, or the Five of Blues. And at the bottom of the deck, the energy surrounding this Aries is the Nine of Pentacles. We are talking about independence, self-sufficiency, abundance. That is your heads up. Spirit says it's waiting for you. Behind the Nine of Pentacles is the Three. And we're going to clarify everything we're pulling from the bottom of the deck. Is the Three of Swords, Three of Axes here. There's a sadness, disappointment. You know, there's a lot of negative energy, that isn't serving you, that you're holding on to. And not saying that what you're feeling isn't valid. Soul is a major arcana that is only in this deck. And whatever you went through, Aries, for many of you, it was because of a romantic relationship. For many of you, it was a family member. Whatever you went through, it gave you an experience where you feel called out. You may feel alone, like nobody understands or can connect or relate. And maybe people have had little to no, as you have experienced it with other people. Maybe they have had little to no compassion about your experience or what you went through. And they feel like it's time for you to move on, because people will tell you real fast, like, when are you going to get over it already? And things take time. With the Knight of Pentacles here, it takes time to build up the confidence. It takes time to build up the trust. The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Roots in this deck is someone who is responsible, somebody who is steady, and it takes time to rebuild that stability. The roots, not the group, but the roots. It takes time for roots to dig back in and dig deep. It takes time to connect and get through the earth. And when we're talking about with the pentacles, it's rooted. It's about stability. It's about building that confidence. Yeah. And to get into this Nine of Pentacles, this Nine of Roots, you do with the Eight of Roots, the Eight of Pentacles, you will have to walk away from those emotions, you know, acknowledge, recognize them, say, I learned from this experience, because there are no losses. You either win or you learn, like Nelson Mandela said. But it will require you to walk away from the energy that is not serving you. Walk away from the cloud. This is the Nine of Swords in this deck. The clouds that's hanging over you. You see it? That's not the light. That is a cloud, you know? Because some of you haven't had a restful night's sleep. There's a difference between sleep and rest. The world, the energy of disappointment and staying in it, um, ruminating on what happened, that era is over. That era is over. Let's go back to the original spread here with strength, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, you have been holding on, ruminating, and, you know, to what happened. Holding on to the energy of regret, loss, sadness, um, for some of you, remorse. And it's been a stronghold with the strength behind right beside the Four of Pentacles, where it's like it's something that you can't let go. And you can't receive if you don't let go. You've heard it before, but it is true. The only way anybody else can put any money, any other money under this foot, he got to lift his foot again. If he don't lift his foot again, the wind can take the money. Somebody can come pick the money. You pick it up. It's like that. And there's plenty out here for you to receive, and it will require you to let go of any feelings of incompleteness, any feelings of you need something in particular to be happy. If I just have, then I will be fill in the blank. If I just have blank, I will be blank. But when you are in this space, you recognize you have everything already. If blank comes back, then I'll be happy again. My question, and this is an honest question, are you happy with yourself? Just in yourself, without the presence of anybody else, corporeal being. Are you happy? Are you content? Do you have peace with just yourself? And the part B to that is, if the answer is no, then if whatever or whoever is to return or to come back or is to be acquired, how will that make you happy, content, and have peace? Because it all starts with you. Can we clarify the Four of Pentacles? Clarify the Four of Pentacles for Aries. We got the Six of Wands here with clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about recognizing that the support that you want starts with supporting yourself. It starts with supporting yourself, boosting your confidence, seeing exactly that you are whole already, seeing what you have survived, what you have accomplished, what you have achieved, that nobody else probably could have even survived or done what you did, Aries. and that you did that out of the presence of whomever or whatever it is that you feel you need right now. Can we clarify the Five of Cups? You were already winning on your own, you know, already. Listen, the sun. The sun is clarifying. This is shining a light, a bright ass light. Don't get brighter than the sun. Shining a bright ass light on your fullest self, on your fulfillment, because that's where we want you to be. We want you to be fulfilled, be what you already are and who you already are. And the universe, your benevolent ancestors have already implanted things in you. You're resilient at the bottom of the deck. Can we clarify the Nine of Pentacles for Aries? Yeah, get excited. This is the this is the Page of Wands here. Get excited about this new era coming up. Yes, there's a lot of unknowns, but that's the exciting part. If you knew what was going to happen, like step by step, would you be excited? Because there are a lot of things. It's a path. The path to fulfillment is it's a long one, but it's one that is required. It is one that I can say personally. I can't speak for everybody. One I do not regret saying yes to. This is at the bottom of the deck. Start making plans. What is it that Aries likes to do? Where does Aries want to go? Does Aries want to start a business? Does Aries want to see the world? What does Aries want to do? Does Aries want to join a book club? Does Aries want to start a book club? It don't even have to be something big. Let's start small. Does Aries want to learn how to make their own pasta from scratch on purpose? you know, this is about you finding that zest and that passion and getting excited about building your confidence and seeing exactly who you are, Aries. And you are fearfully and wonderfully made. That's who you are, Aries. What's the advice for Aries, please? Advice for Aries. All right. Ooh, see how prosperous you are already on your own without the presence of whatever it is you feel that you need. Once you see that with this Ace of Pentacles here, guess what's gonna rain down on you when you start to see and recognize how abundant and prosperous that you already are. You were removed or taken out of a situation that was blocking you, that didn't bring opportunities. And now, once you recognize, here's the word again. Once you recognize, Aries, that this was a blessing, let it rain on you. Let it rain on you. And we're not just talking about material abundance, we're talking about fulfillment. We are talking about joy and peace. When you are fulfilled and you feel that wholeness, and it is priceless. Priceless. What kind of timing are we getting on Aries? Hmm. If Aries starts today, we are in April of 2026. And if you're watching this in real time, if Aries starts today, when can we say that Aries will start to see the prosperity? Ooh, let's get off. Get that off there. We got festive season. Okay, so this is different for different cultures, y'all. So festive season, govern yourself accordingly. Festive season for a lot of cultures starts in October. and it starts in December. It starts in November. So fourth quarter, you can start to see the abundance start to shine at the bottom of the deck or rain down on you at the bottom of the deck. Spirit saying, take a break. Take a break. Take a beat for yourself. Go take that class. Learn to crochet. I'm a crocheter. Learn to crochet. Learn to knit. Go make some pasta. Go take a walk in the park. It's spring in the northern hemisphere. Go enjoy it. Be with whomever it is that you lean into spiritually and bask in it and listen. I hope this helps, and I hope it helps you for your highest good, Aries. Until next time, bye.